All right, everybody, thank you for tuning into this episode on the 5411 Fisherman YouTube channel on how to read water for steelhead. Now, this video is gonna I'm gonna kind of go over as much as I can. I'm gonna give you guys as many tips as I can. I'm just down here at the river today. I have one hole downriver. I have this hole right here that we're gonna start at. And up above me up there, I have a nice little riffle. But pretty much what I'm gonna talk to you guys about is what I look for in a ripple. Like when I find a hole like this behind me, how do I pick it out? Where do I choose to make my first cast? How long do I give a hole until I leave? And just a disclaimer for you guys, this is what I like to do. By no means am I like really that much better than anybody else at fishing. I'm just a normal dude who does a YouTube channel. This is what I like to look for, what I like to do. So if you guys choose to use, some of my knowledge, that is awesome. That's why I put it out for you guys. Maybe you guys, if you already know how to do this and you see this, and you're just trying to critique me, then maybe you could learn something. I know I learn a heck of a lot from you guys. I get lots of message requests and stuff. I talk to you guys as much as I can, but let's go ahead and let's dissect this hole behind us. I'm gonna fish on the GoPro, so if we catch anything, then you guys will see a little clip of it, just because why not? But we're gonna dissect this hole, and then we got a couple other spots, and they're all different water, so let's go ahead and jump on with this hole behind us. All right, guys, so it's hard to see from the video, but up here and down below me, this is a whole gravel bar, right? And you guys can see it's only a little bit above my ankle deep, and it goes all the way up there until you guys can see that ripple up there. Then right here, I'll actually walk over here. As you guys can see, so right where this ripple starts, there is just a drop off, and you guys can kind of see there, it's significantly deeper in there than it is up here above me, okay? This is what I call green water. Up here is clear water where you can see the bottom. This part is anywhere from like 4 to 6 feet deep. Walking water where you can't see the bottom. We're gonna start with like from a bank view. If you have waders, you can walk out here. But what I like to look for, okay, is here's how it goes. This out here, oh, the camera's gonna pick it up. That out there is the outside seam, okay? This right here is the inside seam. And then right in the middle, you have like the meat, the middle of the hole, okay? That's like the ripply stuff. That's like usually where the fish like to sit, is up in this, or down here, what I call the tail out, okay? The tail out of it, I don't know if you guys can really see it, but down there, that's where the second ripple starts, which we're gonna get to that in a little bit. But right down here, the bedrock kind of starts to go like this, and those fish will sit anywhere from that point up until somewhere right about here in the hole. At least this is just my opinion. Now, what I would like to do when I work a hole is I normally start from outside and work in. I mean, a lot of other people work in to out, but I like to cast farther and then cast closer. So I would cast anywhere up here, anywhere in the top of the ripple, because I bead fish. It's primarily what I do. I would cast anywhere up here. I'd let it hit that whole outside seam, right? All the way down until it gets just in front of this grass pile down here. Then I'd reel all the way in. I'm then gonna hit a cast, a couple inches closer, run it all the way down in front of the grass again, right? And I'm gonna do that all the way across the entire hole. Reading steelhead water is a very weird topic, right? Because all you guys gotta really look for is big green holes like this that just are ripply. Huge whitewater rapids, in my opinion, are not what you wanna look for. That's more of a salmon thing, like big rapids and then a big deep hole. I don't think steelhead sit in that kind of stuff, and I think a lot of this type of water gets overlooked. So, for example, in this hole that we're in, there's 2 runs, okay? There's this run that I showed you guys, and I dissected, and then there's this run, okay? You guys can see here, it's a V right there, okay? And then the top of the ripple here, right there, right? So you have this, you'd be down here on the bank somewhere, or where I'm at, inside, middle, outside, okay? I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna pitch the top of it right here. I'm gonna run it all the way down the ripple until where that white water starts, because that's the tail out of it, where that rock starts to go like this and curve up. Then I'm gonna pick and I'm gonna work my way all the way across, and I'm gonna fish to the inside. I'm gonna run it all the way down. And at that point, if you've covered that whole entire thing with your bead, spinner, worm, there is probably no fish in there that is at least willing to bite. There might be one, but it's just not right now. So you guys should move holes. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fish for a couple minutes in here, just because, I mean, I might as well fish. And then we're gonna walk down and we're gonna go check out that hole. All right, so you guys didn't see, but I literally first cast, I effed up. I put on a donkey bead because send it, why not? And this is actually a good little run right here. I don't really know if there's gonna be anything in it or not. Also, I didn't own her hook back on, so that's yeah, good thing. There's got to be a fish in there. It's literally 4-foot ripply water. That run below us looks pretty good too. It's pretty shallow right there. It's so shallow in there. Fish, steelhead. Yep, steelhead. All right, guys, fish. That was a sick bobber down. It looks like a darkie, kind of. Oh my God, platinum, dude. Okay, guys, I'm by myself. Dude, it's mint bright. Let's get it into here. Is it a native? It kind of looked like a native. Gosh dang it, dude. You don't even know how hard it is to fight fish like this stuff. Shit, get out of that. Woo. Guys, this is a gorgeous fish. I don't really know what to do. She's just kind of hanging out right there. I'm gonna attempt to get this thing. I can't. Oh God! Get out of there! God dang it! I can't grab the ninja net, dude. What is it stuck on? Okay. Unfold. I'm gonna hold you right here for a second, Mr. Steelhead. Thank you for your patience. Thank you. All right. Now let's go right here. I don't recommend you guys doing this by yourself. This is not safe, but I don't have a choice. Oh God, she's coming right at me and I can't do anything because I don't have my hand on the reel. Okay. All right. Oh my God, it's platinum, dude. God, it's such a beautiful fish. Okay. Hinge net. By ourselves. Oh God. Oh God, please. Freak out. Get in the net. Oh my God. Oh, please stay in. That is a gorgeous fish. That is an absolute gorgeous fish. Okay. I'm gonna get back to the bank over here. All right, everybody. Look at that. That is a absolute blinger of a steelhead. It's a little hatchery hen. You know, probably a 4 or 5 pound fish. Not a super big one. But yeah, just back here behind me in that little riffle, kind of like I explained to you guys, that's just where she happened to be. I mean, that's pretty much it. I have another ripple down here below me that I'm gonna go fish. Yeah, I've obviously bonked and bled this fish, but I'm kind of excited that I was able to get a fish catch, you know, on how I'm telling you guys to read water. Actually, it's pretty exciting. So we're gonna just go down there. I'll explain to you guys the hole, what I would look for in the hole, and then maybe there's another fish down there. I have another hole up here that I fished it before, but I'll talk to you guys about it. All 3 of these holes are different. So you guys are gonna be able to see, I mean, there's pretty much every type of steelhead water that I would fish, that I would look for fish in. But yeah, that is the outcome of what happens when you fish stuff like that. So hopefully you guys learned something from this episode. I'll pick you guys back up when we wake our way down there. We got to walk through a lot of brush and stuff. So also, that's another key point that I don't know if I said it, but there, you got to hike, you guys. I mean, like, the road is so far up there, I could barely see what I thought was a riffle hole from the road. And I just walked down here. I looked for the spot I wanted to cast in, and we caught a steelhead. So hopefully, yeah, like I said, hopefully you guys will learn something from this, but I'll pick you guys up back when we get down the river. All right, so as you guys can see, have made it down here to the next little riffle I was telling you guys I'd walk down to. I caught my fish up there in that ripple right above us, and then we walked down here. Now we're going to talk about this ripple. This ripple is very similar to the one up there, besides the fact of right here, it's weird boily water, and I can see it's all just bedrock. The camera can't pick it up, kinda. You guys can kind of see right there, it's bedrock. And then all of that down there is all just weird, shallow bedrock stuff. So coming down to a hole like this, the sun glare is awful. Coming down to a hole like this, what I would look for, right, is you have, oh, that's so terrible. Okay, you have the far bank. And then right here, like I said in front of us, you have this weird boily stuff. And right where my finger's going, there's a seam, okay? And you have like outside seam, inside seam, middle, and then weird water. Same thing that I would do with that hole is I would cast to the outside and I would run it. You guys can see right there, I'd throw all the way up there and I'd run it right down that. It's gonna kind of tuck into the back of this just because the current's flowing. and it's gonna run all the way down. And I'm gonna run it all the way down because there's a drop off like right there of bedrock, okay? You guys can just imagine this. There's a bedrock drop and it's just a trench. I'm gonna run all the way down into that, reel up to myself. I'm gonna then sit here, right? And right here, there's a grass pile. I'm gonna cast close to that and I'm gonna run like the inside of the far ripple. Like you have outside, inside of that ripple. I'm gonna do the same thing, pass it all the way down. I always cast to the head of the hole, like in the whitewater. And then obviously what I'm gonna do with this stuff right here is I'm gonna just cast all the way, you know, work it all the way across. Cast here, work it. Then reel up, cast here, work it, and so on and so forth, all the way across. Then this weird boily stuff right here in front of me, you could throw a couple casts in here. I normally do just because, why not? But you're primarily gonna wanna sit where that V is, right? That's where those fish are. They're in that ripply water like that. And I know this tutorial video is kind of weird, but you really just want to look for green, ripply water. Throw a bead in it, and that's all you got to do. I mean, that's literally all I'm doing. And you know, I've been pretty successful. But I'm gonna fish this hole. If we don't hook anything or whatever, then we're gonna walk up there to that. Well, I'm gonna go to the car and actually move the car, and then we're gonna walk down to that hole, and I'll pick that hole apart for you guys. And then we have a couple more things in plan that I hopefully should be able to talk to you guys about. But I'm gonna fish this, and then if we catch anything cool, if not, I'll see your guys' faces when I get up to that hole up there. All right, everybody. So before I cast, let's talk about this hole really quick. The two holes I talked about was the middle one, was the first one where I caught the fish. And then we did the second hole, and then I didn't catch anything in there. And this hole right here is completely different. But how I like to explain this is up here above me, this is all pond water. You have this hole here, and then down there you have a hole, and then you have a hole, right? So it's like stairs. So we're gonna talk about, we're just gonna talk about this hole. I'm gonna explain to you guys what I would do, how I would, you know, how I would fish it, where I would cast, and then we're gonna fish, and then that's gonna end the video. So with this hole, you guys can really see this one right here, kind of where my hand is. It's all just a green run back there, right? And then obviously this is all just shallow because I walked across it to where I'm at, right? So down here, right down here, it gets all just shallow bedrock, and then it's all pretty much shallow gravel until the hole, like because I was standing on the gravel, right? Right up here, this is all just weird bedrocky stuff where I wouldn't fish any of this myself. I would avoid this little area. You're just gonna lose gear, okay? You then have this little hole right here, right? You have outside seam. Then right here, you have inside seam. And then you have, like, you know, the middle of the hole, right down the middle of it, okay? When I'm casting in something like this, I know the water's too fast to snag, right? So about where this bush is, I'm gonna cast into that so it goes into this white water. Yeah, I'm gonna fish the outside seam first, right? Cast all the way up there, and it's gonna run all the way down to somewhere down in this general area, because I know right down here the water gets really shallow, because I can see it. You can't see it on camera, but it gets shallow, right? Then I'm gonna cast a little in, but I'm gonna cast up here on the top of it, right? Where I throw up here, it's gonna run down, and I'm gonna do the same thing all the way down. Same thing here, right? I'm gonna throw somewhere in here, so it bumps into that, floats through. Then I'm gonna cast in here somewhere, inside seam, and so on. Now you can use this technique and these techniques I'm talking to you guys about on literally any river. Pretty much all the rivers on the Oregon coast have steelhead. A lot of them are very similar. This is just what water I like to fish. It's where me and all my friends have been getting all of our steelhead consistently all year. All I'm doing is just fishing the little setup that I showed you guys. Just a little bobber dogging setup pretty much, but I don't have any chubby floats, so I'm using that AF5. I'm running that big bead, short leader. Like I'm gonna say in a video that you guys are gonna see if you stay tuned. I don't think steelhead are line shy. Right now I'm fishing what's classified as low clear water. We haven't had any water in like 15 days or whatever. I don't know. It's been a long time, and there's still no water. The river I'm on is only at like 4 feet right now, which normal steelhead water is like 7. So we're about 3 feet low on water, but there are steelhead. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna fish this. Obviously, if I catch a fish, then you guys are gonna see it. If I don't catch anything, then we're just gonna pretty much cut the video after that. We'll do a little outro, but yeah, thank you guys for watching up to this point. Make sure you guys do stay tuned. We're gonna see if we can catch something on here, and I appreciate you watching the video up to this point. Steal it. God dang it. Gosh darn it. Sorry for my language, you guys. Gosh dang it. I didn't think it was a fish, dude. God, that was a perfect little hatchery fish, probably. It was a small one, dude. Dude, it was in the whitewater, you guys. Literally, that's why I fish in the whitewater. See, that makes me feel good about myself that I actually have somewhat of a clue of what I'm doing. There's also a weird boil right here, too. I was kind of thinking fish might be in that. So disgusting casting in there. Gosh, dude. Oh, steelhead. Yep, steelhead. Steelhead fish. Oh, it's a good one. That's a good one, you guys. What is wrong? Unfortunately, I think it's snagged. That thing's so stuck in there. There we go. Perfect, dude. It looks like a pretty good one. I didn't honestly think I was gonna get another chance at one. That is a monster. That is an actual really big fish. That is a huge one, dude. Come on. I can't even move it, you guys. Oh my God, it's huge. It's actually huge. I didn't think it was that big. It's huge, dude. Oh my God, it's a huge one. Okay, we're tagging out. If I land this thing, I am tagging out. This is a gorgeous fish. I gotta get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. Dude, oh my God, that's a stud. That is a freaking gorgeous hen. I thought it was a big darkie. I actually thought it was a big darkie. Okay, come on. I can't see anything in front of me. Please let me land this fish. Please let me land this fish. That is a gorgeous hen. Oh my God, I'm like actually freaking out, dude. This is one of the chroma steelhead I think I've ever caught. Oh God, I feel it. She's barely pegged, dude. Please don't come off. Please don't come off. Please don't come off. Is it a native? Oh God, please don't be a native. Holy cow, why was she in that whitewater, dude? In the net, oh, no. Holy cow, dude. That is a stud. Is it a clipper? I can't tell. Dude, is it? I don't know if she's got a fin or not. I feel so bad. Oh, it's a hatchery, dude. It's a hatchery fish. Holy cow, you guys. All right, everybody. So you guys are probably gonna be, I don't know if you're gonna be frustrated with this or not, but I'm gonna let this beautiful hen go. Yeah, you guys, I don't know. I think I'm gonna let her go. It is a hatchery fish, I could kill it, but I don't know. Something is telling me to let this fish go. I love these beautiful creatures, and this is a good one. I really hope she can make some more babies. Maybe somebody else can have a chance at catching it. I'm gonna hang out with her just for a couple minutes, you guys. I really wanna make sure that this beauty gets everything back that she can. I don't know why I felt so weird about that fish, man. That's something strange about it. I don't know. That fish just told me to let it go. I just had that weird, I don't know, man. I care about, I care about these steelhead, and it's not always about keeping fish, that's, I don't know. But that is where we are gonna end the video. I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. That just shows you guys that they're in that type of water. I just hooked 3 fish, and that literally the hole is 100 yards downriver of me. Within a football field length, I literally just hooked 3 steelhead. There might be more in there, I don't know, honestly, but yeah, I feel really good about letting that fish go. I literally barely had her. I sat there and contemplated whether I wanted to let her go or not, but everything was telling me to let her go. So hopefully you guys, this tutorial helps you out a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you do subscribe. It would really help me, help me out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay fishy. I'll see your guys' faces on the next episode. Peace out, everybody.